I unapologetically love 2-1 hero augments. What's up, guys? Sub-Zero here. It's just 2-1 hero augments are just so fun. They make the game so diverse. They allow so many comps to exist that don't normally exist. I love 2-1 hero augments, and I accidentally skipped forward in this VOD and saw that this is a 2-1 hero augment. So I'm excited to watch this game. It is another game from China's Mythic Cup, if you haven't watched the other VODs yet, which, I mean, could happen. It should happen, honestly, because you don't want people to not watch YouTube videos because they haven't seen the previous videos, because that's bad for viewership. But let's look at this beautiful 2-1 augment. I did not see what... Oh, wait, we have one more round. I did not see what the costs were, actually. So let's see here. Okay, it's 1-1-2. It's actually 2-1-1. Oh, I need to see. Okay, because Mort confirmed, the rightmost augment is always support, which is wild. I want to see someone else's board. Okay, because I wanted to know. I guess we didn't see it this time. But I wanted to see, actually, like, if I get 2-1-1, does that mean everyone else gets 2-1-1? Or is that not always true? I guess I can go back and look at the first VOD review that we did, and then I can get it from there. Okay, so another Malphite carry with Bramblevest already slammed. Oh my goodness. Just winning the fight straight up. Couple of Vi augments. That's what I heard, but I didn't confirm ever. Yeah, so Mortog made a post today and he in the competitive TFT subreddit, and that confirmed that's the case. Yo, looks like with the buffs to Zed, vertical duelist a lot better. Lee Sin carry. Wait, let's go back there and look at all the augments. Oh, everyone getting 2-on-1. Yeah, I'm not sure. Ezreal carry? That are 2 Vi support augments, Talon carry, and then the Fiora support. 2 Talon. Wait, 1 Talon carry, 1 Talon support. That might be okay, because one might go Talon reroll, I would imagine, and the other one will go like more VO comps. They might not contest each other. And then the Vi players aren't going to contest each other. This is like a beautiful like tournament lobby where it was actually like 2-on-1, but it looks like there's actually no one who is like hard contesting another reroll comp, which is that's what happens when good players play the game. I think they just don't immediately send themselves 8th by contesting a comp like this. So yeah. All right, so yeah, this is just Vi support, getting a laser core here. I mean, this legit does not matter, but let's translate it for fun. They end up picking middle here on kill. Killer gets 20 mana. I mean, it's not bad. This is a Rising Spellforce game. I feel like Rising Spellforce is, or just like Underground Reroll in general, is one of the most fun comps, but also one of like the scariest comps to play. It's a comp I wish I had played more this set. I mean, there's still time. There's still time, but I need to play this comp more because it's too fun. Especially because like you get all the underground cash outs, you go really low and then like stabilize, like, oh, it's just so cool to see. No spat on the carousel, crazy. I feel like so many of the most recent games that we've seen, like it's like infinite spats are like, ooh, I thought you're gonna Nile with a tier. They're not. There's no one angling Yuumi reroll, right? I don't think so, based on all the augments. Oh wait, no, this guy is angling Yuumi reroll. They didn't hit Nile with a tier. They ended up hitting Malphite with Cloak, which is pretty good. Because it could be Ionic. Bramble. Alright, Cleansing Safeguard player gets Undergrounded and 2 Lee Sins in. So 2 Lee Sin has been nerfed. They now no longer remove each other's mana lock, so you don't care infinite about them shielding each other, but it's still, you know, like, probably optimal for them to shield each other. But it's not as broken as before. Still definitely a strong event. Last time we saw this, we saw someone rolling down for Lee Sin 3, Sona 3. Everyone gets 2-on-1? Oh, okay. I mean, that's good to hear. That at least makes it a bit more fair. Paramount is basically a free Nico stack against playing my board's cap out higher? Yeah, definitely. That'd be fair if everyone didn't get the same. Oh, I mean, you know. You say that, but there are a lot of things in TFT that are not completely fair in the sake of randomness. But yeah, I mean, I agree, for sure. Okay. Really a map here. I should the Vi Augment map game. This is the guy going Talon reroll. He's even rolling on 2-7 actually, just so that he can beat this. Is this really the positioning to win with Talon? This is kind of cool. The Talon jumps over. Ah, it's kind of sick. Maybe I'll do that when I need to beat Krugs with Talon reroll. He does have a Nico as well. I imagine he's gonna roll a good bit here. Like he's not actually that far off. Panic Spark. It's not actually that good on Talon, but it's not that bad either. Curious to see how deep he rolls here. He's not rolling any deeper than this. He didn't really hit many Talons, but he's saying, okay, this is enough for my board to not be the worst thing I've ever seen, and then I'll roll more later. He's also holding the GPs, which maybe he's just holding out that to thin out the pool. Like, I can't really imagine. Oh my god! Ramus interrupted the Talon ult. Okay, it didn't matter, though. He ended up cracking his lost streak here as well. It's cool to see everyone's item slams. Fuck. That player has 75 has 3 items slammed? Oh! 2-1-1 into Prisma. Think fast! Oh my god. What do you make Ezreal to? Is he rolling for Ezreals? Oh god. Okay, another Lee Sin at least. Is Sona. Oh! I mean, 2 Lee Sin 2s. It's not the worst. But I think he got baited by that Ezreal. I mean, it's still definitely not bad. You'd hope for it to be better, but like, yeah, it's not a bad roll down. Okay. Preparation with Ezreal reroll. This is nice. He hasn't even hit Ezreal 2. Oh wait, this guy rolled that guy was 0 gold. For Prismatic Aug? Okay, every time I think that, like every time I play Think Fast, and I'm like, wow, I just had the worst roll down of my life, I win like 10 fights in a row afterwards. Like, I don't know, it does just spike your horde so hard to hit all of those upgrades right there. And then like it spikes you way sooner. Like it is worth a lot of gold in rolls. So yeah, like, I don't know. I've had the exact same reaction where I'm like, wow, all I did was like 2-star my entire board and like get close to 3-starring some stuff. And then I like win every fight. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess my whole board is 2-starred. But we'll see how he ends up, his game ends up going. Because yeah, that's definitely interesting. I mean, you'll love to see a Think Fast. That's one of the coolest augments they've added. Man, augments are so sick. TFT is such a cool game. All right, this is... Oh, wise spending. Stats in this augment look horrible, by the way. If anyone was wondering. Okay. And Achen is just rolling it to 0 here to hit his strongest board. Hit everything 3-star. He also didn't even use the duplicator. We can use it later on, like a Viego. How much gold will you start with there? Oh, I don't even know who you're talking about, so I can't answer that. The other player who has the talent support augment has level up. He's just looking to push levels. All right. Oh, and the Lee Sin board just got super clapped by 6 Duelists. Man, Duelists are back, baby. So many people are playing Duelists in this tournament. It's so interesting. I haven't seen too many people playing Duelists on any ladder yet. But I guess with the buffs to Zed, people think it caps out enough now with Zed. That's a Syndra. Okay. Oh, he is 2 Lee Sins off. That is the only nice thing about this position, but it's a bit scary. Argus is also bad for the creep round nerf? Huh? Oh, March of Progress? What are you talking about? You're talking about March of Progress? Because I don't think anyone in this lobby has March of Progress. Alright, 2 Lee Sins off. You're probably rolling it down pretty soon. You can maybe like one more. This is 13.4. Yeah, they're playing on the new patch. It's really nice. Because sometimes China's like a little bit behind on the patch, but yeah, they're just on the exact same patch as us, so it's very cool. Yeah, it got a little bit weaker, for sure. Ooh. So yeah, this is the level up player. He ends up actually hitting a Viego 2 by just going 8 here, and he's in a pretty good spot. He also managed to hit Aphelios, which is really nice. Ooh. I mean, Tome is okay. Oh, he's just gonna rip it. Rip it and rip it. Wait, what did he hit? Because we got to see the Tome for a second. You bad spectators, man. It's like half a second they show it. Oh, +1 Ox Force is good. Okay, not bad. Yo, what's up, Ice with Sharks? All right. Oh, there's a huge cash out here. I didn't even realize he had that big of an underground cash out waiting for him. He's just gonna roll it down for Lee Sin 3 here. Good Lotus here on the board already with JG. What were his other options? His other options are really that bad? Wow, he takes Jeweled Lotus here. I mean, I guess it's gonna be good for Viego later. I feel like I would definitely just take something else. Like either one, or he has his reroll open. This is so weird. This is the second game we've seen someone go Jeweled Lotus with JG. Or build JG with Jeweled Lotus in China. And there's no way they just value the crit chance that high. Spectator wants to make it as difficult as possible, true. No, there's reason to stack crit. The problem is like a lot of the power budget of both JG and Jeweled Lotus is that they give you the ability to crit. Like for example, if Jeweled Lotus was the same power level, but it didn't give your units the ability to crit, it would give you a lot more crit chance. And your unit gaining the ability to crit doesn't, like there's no reason to give it to it twice. So you're basically losing part of the power budget for that item or that augment. So yeah, like for Jeweled Lotus to be balanced, it has to be worse because it gives you the ability for your abilities to crit. But yeah, it's just generally like you're sort of like wasting part of the item or part of the augment when you take Jeweled Lotus plus Jeweled Gauntlet, or even like a very egregious example is like Jeweled Lotus plus, or Jeweled Gauntlet plus Infinity Edge, where like you don't need both to make your units crit. So like you'd much rather go JG plus like Death Cap. Like that's a lot more damage than JG plus Sahi. So, yeah, it's a lot easier to explain, I guess, with items, whereas with the augment it's a little bit harder. Like for example, you probably much rather have like Battle Mage than Jeweled Lotus. So the only other thing is that Jeweled Lotus gives your other units the ability to crit. So like Viego, his Viego later will be able to crit. Interesting lobby though. So you have the Duelist player. Wait. Oh yeah, this is okay. So I'm actually curious looking at the stats, because I would have assumed when you play Malphite, you would still want to play the sort of like generic Yumi. Maybe you do just play this version of the comp, the mascots version. I mean, that definitely makes Malphite tankier, and he would be in that other comp. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's another mascots Yumi comp. The last time we saw the person who took that Malphite augment go 8th, so I'm curious how they did. Yeah, that Lee Sin, that 3-star cleansing safeguard Lee Sin popped off. It is still pretty decent when you 3-star him. Alright, this is the Ezreal reroll player. Finally gets his cash out. We didn't actually really get to see what it was, but it's Orin item. It's a Radiant Hodge. He also has a remover. Oh, he's still a... Oh, God. Oh, the humanity. Oh, God. He didn't get to remover to put... I'm pretty sure he should have removed it and just put the Hodge on Ezreal. Now he has a Radiant... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I wouldn't be able to live it down. I wouldn't be able to live it down if it happened to me in tournament. Jesus. Oh, that's so rough. What's a penny in TFT? What's the prize pool for this tourney? I don't know. Let me pull it up. Have it over here. I don't know if they're... Oh. It's like... Wait, is there more? It's actually not that big. I think the big thing is that it qualifies you for the Asian Cup. But yeah, it's like 10K? Something like that. Actually looks like a little bit less. But yeah, a lot of these tournaments, like this will have like a low prize pool, and then their like big tournament will have like an insane prize pool. So yeah. All right, 75, managed to get to 8 Ox Force with this level up, and he's level 9. He is just, the only issue is that he's 7 HP. Yeah, that was so unfortunate. I guess that comp is very fun to play, but it also has situations where that happened. Oh, and we have another Jax game. It's a Jax Bel'Veth game with Ascension. And Radiant Hodge. Interesting. They have... Okay, it was Radiant Relics. Okay, I'm like, they didn't underground cash out, right? Okay, so it's just Belbeth Jack's duo carry. Instead of like playing the Soraka here, they just ended up hitting a Belbeth 2-on-7, so they played that. Yikes. Ascension got negative value there. He's dead. So we saw Jackson win last lobby. This lobby it goes 7th. Balanced in all things. Okay. The Yumi player's still rolling down because he is 1 off a Sona 3. Can maybe take it off Carousel, but yeah, he kind of needs to get to it quickly. And the rich just get richer. Achen still sitting on a duplicator that he hasn't used. The other player's like, please, please give me a Sona. And Achen's just chilling with a duplicator with his entire board 2-start. But yeah, I mean, this board out of 75, it is quite strong. I imagine he should be able to top 4 with it, but we'll see, I guess. There are a lot of strong boards here, once again. Ooh, the Cleansing Safeguard Lee actually ended up losing. Oh my gosh. Not strong enough to beat the 3-star Talon. Grab some Morello here. Okay. Yeah, 3-star Talon board is kind of scary. Yeah, no scope weapons. It's rough for them. Okay. Ends up hitting Sona 3. I mean, this is a big spike. Can that allow... What's this guy's name again? Shendu? Can this allow Shendu to get a top 4? This is his elimination fight. Is fighting 75. One of these players is going to die here for sure. Is 75's board with 8 Ox Force capped enough? Looks like it is. Yeah. Actually just chewed through that Lee Sin. So Cleansing Safeguard Lee Sin ends up going 5th this game with Lee Sin 3 and Sona 3. I think we saw Lee Sin 3, Sona 3, Cleansing Safeguard the other game end up going like 3rd? Something like that? Or maybe even top 2? But yeah, ends up going bot 4 this game. I mean, once again, it's a very strong lobby. Yeah. What if there's an item or mechanic that lets you radiantize any item you had? Oh, that's kind of wild. Call up Riot Games on that one. Like you build the item and then you have like a radiant item creator, where you build like your Giant Slayer and then you allow it to make radiant. They would have to balance the radiant items a lot better, because I feel like if that was true, if like that existed, then everyone would be just like slamming TGs and making them radiant items. You know, if like there's any egregiously balanced radiant item, they would have to balance it better. But it's a cool idea. This Duelist player managed to top 4. Man, just straight up Duelist with wise spending in the Fiora augment. I gotta get some Duelist games in. Because man, so many people played Duelist this tourney and did pretty well. Yeah, Duelist top 4 from just Duelist. Just Duelist, nothing crazy really. And like a pretty strong lobby, I would say. That's wild. Just 6 Duelist. 6 Duelist, 3 Laser Core was, right? With just Sejuani. Wait, I want to go back and look at their board actually. What was their board? 6 Duelist, Laser Core, and then were they playing a flex slot? Just like a 5 cost in there? Have I gone too far back? I think I have. Yeah, because that's that guy dying. Looks stronger than Laser Core? Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe that's the new version of Zed. I mean, I'm down. I loved playing Duelist when Duelist was strong. It was a fun comp. Okay. Oh, what the hell? They're just playing a random Kaisa too. Interesting. I mean, I don't think this is ideal. If they ended up hitting it and they're trying to go 9. But yeah, no hacker. It seems like a lot of the 6 Duelist variants just don't play hacker, especially because you're playing more on like Last Whisper. Like you kind of want Zed to hit frontline to work with the Last Whisper, I imagine. I think that's the idea at least. Okay, so yeah, cool. I imagine the best version is like, I mean, you could probably at 8 just fit in hacker, or you can just fit in like a Fiddlesticks. Okay, 75 here with the 8. Ox Force game, just sort of like Ox Force plus 5 costs. Oh yeah, just Zed next to Nyla and you're chilling. Okay, another win for him. One of these players is gonna die soon, surely. Kaisa 2 is the whole reason the board is working for real. Oh yeah, if you look at damage graph, probably itemless Kaisa 2, 6k. Okay, he's just trying to try to find something to play here. Oh, it's the Sedge pair, but like, what are you gonna do? Oh, you're actually gonna do that. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Is this stronger? I feel like this might be weaker. If this was stronger, then why were you ever playing the Kaisa when you could just play, like, I'm sure you found something else that was better. I don't know. I think this is probably just desperation. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's still a 4th for the Duelist board, which, like, without any crazy augments, sounds pretty reasonable. Like, that is a board where you tend to be playing for top 4 unless you get, like, an insane win streak or, like, a Duelist. So, yeah, makes sense. And then we have this Talon board. And then, so it's two Ox Force, like, Renegade boards doing well. And then the last one is the Yuumi board with this Malphite Hero Aug. Yeah, so the Malphite Hero Aug after the Malphite buffs looks quite strong, the carry one. He's just clapping people. Can he clap enough, though? Oh, God, this Velveth just runs away so fast. Oh, my God, but he actually just one-shot it. Oh, another one for the Malphite board. All right, Zephyr gets taken. God, that board is so capped. 75 board. Does he just win the entire lobby? I mean, this board does not look bad either. He's just playing the world's most random Belveth. Yeah, I mean, this was a really strong lobby. That's a good point. So, yeah, like, the fact that he goes top 4 at Duelist is pretty wild. Like, a lot of other boards, like, Lee Sin 3, Cleansing Safeguard, Sona 3 went bot 4. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Battle Mage 2 and 3 crazy augment combo, yeah. One that I myself got in. No, just saying. Man, this Malphite is a beast. He's got no healing. It's just all the mascot healing is like all he needs with 6 mascot. Yeah, the Titans is doing work. The Ionic is also quite nice, huh? But yeah, he actually just didn't need to build a healing item because he heals so much with mascot. As long as he can live, he can just kill everything. Okay, can the Malphite board win out? Because yeah, the Talon reroll board ended up dying. Oh, looks like no. Yeah, too much armor versus like a majority AP comp. All right, so the Viego board ends up winning. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please interact with it in some way, like, comment, and or subscribe. Check out my Twitch down below.